Now, from the Weather Tracker TV Storm Studios, this is your weather tonight. Here's Chief Meteorologist William Cole.
All right, folks, here we go now, heading right on into our Thursday evening. And I tell you what, I've been looking over all the latest weather charts as we've gone through the afternoon. And I think the opportunity of rainstorms tomorrow morning, even lingering now deeper into parts of tomorrow, Friday, it's still in the forecast. And even as we get into Saturday, maybe a more potent opportunity of rainstorms and, again, severe weather showing up in my forecast there as well. So I will break down all of the newest data that, of course, has been coming in through the afternoon. Now, first of all, though, for our Thursday evening, no complications through your Thursday evening. Temperatures through the 70s, breezy, humid. It's only a 10% probability of a stray shower. Again, the overall rain chances truly hold off until the wee hours of the overnight, and again, more specifically, first thing tomorrow morning. Radar locally here in the Southern Plains, basically quiet. North Texas, basically quiet. Again, you have to look well off to our north up into the Ozarks. Rain, ongoing flooding in that direction, and then up across parts of Kansas, an ongoing tornado watch, and even a report of some tornadic activity ongoing there. For us, it's going to be about the black line, the dry line. It's going to scoot in as we go through the late evening and the overnight, and along with a big upper-level storm system, storm 1 of 2, that is going to be moving through over the next 2 to 3 days. This right here, you can see the big dip. That's going to be the spark to get thunderstorms to develop first out in our Texas panhandle, out across parts of West Texas and the Big Country, and then eventually as they roll east, again through the overnight, they'll begin to arrive, like I mentioned, in the wee hours of the morning. And then, like I mentioned, I think it's going to linger a little bit longer, even through part of our Friday afternoon. And then it's all about this. Look at this. It's a secondary storm system directly on the heels of the first one. That one's going to be arriving on Saturday. A similar setup. Will have a dry line out to the west. That storm will also spark thunderstorms, but the dry line will be a little bit closer, and the storms won't have as far to go, and they will be moving into parts of North Texas again on Saturday. Again, more details on that coming up. But first of all, again, as we go through the evening, just walking you through the Storm Prediction Center risk maps here. Number one, even though you're seeing all of this red, I mean, we've been showing this map all day. Essentially through this evening, there's no real opportunity of severe weather here in North Texas, right? Over my shoulder, where you're seeing the pink, that's where the storms are going to form, again, later this evening into the overnight. That's truly the risk of severe weather, again, through the evening hours, okay? Overnight, the activity does come in, and then as we go through Friday, we're even talking about, again, for the morning commute, does look wet, the opportunity of quarter-size hail, winds to 60 miles per hour, and the opportunity of very heavy rain. Even some localized flooding concerns tomorrow morning may present themselves. And then as we go through the late morning into the early afternoon, as the thunderstorm activity continues to push off to the northeast, simply put, a tornado warning during that point in time can't be ruled out. It's a low-wind tornado zone, but again, for early tomorrow afternoon, Friday afternoon, it is there in our northeastern counties. Then skipping ahead to Saturday, I think overall Friday night we're quiet, Saturday morning we're quiet, Saturday early afternoon. But after 3 p.m., again, here comes the dry line from the west, and I would still anticipate this area pink being extended a little bit further to the south. Again, thunderstorms develop along the dry line out to the west, supercell shapes likely, very large hail, damaging winds, and the opportunity of a few tornado warnings in that direction, simply put, can't be ruled out. Here's your evening. It's quiet. You can see as we begin to get into the latter part of the evening, into the overnight, thunderstorms developing out to the west. And then truly as we go through the overnight, this is the activity that, again, we're going to be tracking in, right? It's going to be slowly but surely kind of creeping its way in. By sunrise tomorrow morning, activity moving through the Metroplex. Morning commute looks wet. There's the activity lingering. See that? A little bit longer off to the northeast. And then Friday evening, we might have a few additional storms. And then Friday overnight, I think we're quiet. And then that will set us up for a dry line right there coming in for Saturday. And then additional thunderstorms developing on Saturday, Saturday evening, Saturday night, all of that looking quite unsettled, also looking quite severe as well. Overnight lows right around 70. There's the rain probabilities, storm probabilities moving in overnight. Most locations right up around 80 tomorrow. A little bit warmer out to the west with some clearing as we go through the day. Those rain chances tomorrow will be shifting off to the east. Then you can see even through Saturday, temperatures generally in the 80s, but we'll continue to build those rain chances late tonight, again through the afternoon tomorrow, and then again another opportunity on Saturday. Still looking unsettled even by early next week.